Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera Hbar, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So, first off, I'm going to be starting with this huge announcement from SaucerSwap Labs. Over $20 million has been fully transacted on SaucerSwap Labs. No, this is not TVL. We actually just broke down TVL yesterday. But a lot of these ecosystem players like SaucerSwap, like even Zeus Market, for an example, have been hitting milestone after milestone. And I think that this is something special. We even do see down here, like, shout out to Ashport Network, Hashpack app, and of course Stater Hbar, and all the teams behind the support of HTS tokens, and even Stater, right? Stater has been making quite a bit of noise around this scene. I think that this is something special, right? Like, we have been seeing a lot of, transactions being pushed over Zeus Market. We've been really kind of discussing that, really kind of keeping a close eye out on it. In fact, we've been watching this all day to see when we are going to be hitting 40 million. The numbers have been drastically increasing day in and day out. You just seen, a sale 2 minutes ago for almost 9,000 HBAR. You love to see it. And even the collections, man, it's crazy. The collections have been really kind of ramping up. A lot of these having a total volume well over the 1 million mark. The last 30 days, you guys do see, like, the last 30-day volume on Cyber Hedera Gen 2 is 1.2 million HBAR. Like, this is a significant amount of growth in the NFT area on Hedera, and it's only just getting started. I'm so excited to see, where this ecosystem is once we kind of usher into the bull run again. Remember, everything right now has slowed down. But Hedera has been keeping pace with, the bull market, where everything is moving extremely fast. Everything is, booming. There's announcement after announcement. Hedera seems like they are in a bull run of their own, minus, of course, price action, because the growth and the ecosystem announcements have non-stop, been coming and coming. It's insane. Right? So, when we really kind of look at things happening around Hedera, I'm definitely focused on the NFT sector. I'm focused on the DeFi sector, and I think that it is something special to really kind of, keep a close eye out on. And also, not to mention, yesterday we did talk about ANZ, the Australian bank. They are the, Australia's second largest bank. And they are a massive giant. But today we have a full-on announcement. We're excited to announce that Open Zeppelin, a recognized leader in Web3 security and auditing, has integrated its Defender and Contract service, enabling NZAU, Australia's second largest bank, to secure its ASDC stablecoin on the Hedera network. Open Zeppelin's industry, leading security and auditing capabilities enable the acceleration of development, deployment, and technical operations of Solidity smart contracts on Hedera. And this is awesome to see. Remember, right? Those smart contracts on Hedera are going to be key players. We talked about this even with Ethereum, right? $2.5 trillion in one singular quarter, which is absolutely insane. And down here, as an immediate result of this, ANZ Bank can further test its stablecoin on the low-cost, high-throughput, and carbon-negative Hedera network. ANZ will evaluate using the Open Zeppelin contracts library for secure token and access control templates for future use cases. And over here, they do mention this. We do see from Rob Allen, we're delighted to support the integration of Open Zeppelin's Defender and Contract services with Hedera Network services by giving organizations the ability to use Open Zeppelin's industry-leading security and auditing capabilities, with which they are already familiar with on the Hedera network. Will accelerate the development, deployment, and technical operations of Solidity smart contracts on Hedera. Customers like ANZ Bank and others will benefit from the high security, scalability, sustainability, and speed of Hedera network with the further confidence provided by Open Zeppelin smart contract security solutions. And we do see down here, ANZ Bank first issued ASDC in early 2022, which saw a $30 million in value sent to a digital asset fund manager, zero cap, in just 10 minutes, a process that usually takes days to complete via legacy banking infrastructure. The transaction made ANZ Bank the first financial institution in Australia to issue a stablecoin on the Ethereum network. Looking ahead, ANZ Bank will expand its deployment of ASDC, including on the Hedera network. Through its collaboration with Open Zeppelin and Hedera, ANZ will evaluate using the Open Zeppelin contracts library for secure token and access control templates for future use cases. And I love the fact that they did have their first, issued stablecoin on the Ethereum network, and now they are testing on Hedera, which tells me that they are going to see the big impact difference comparing both of these together. And guess who's going to be the winner here? Hedera. We do see down here, following the successful issue of ASDC earlier this year, ANZ is in a good position to explore further use cases. We engaged OpenZeppelin to audit the ASDC stablecoin smart contract earlier this year and may consider using OpenZeppelin for future security solutions. And, they do mention a few things down here, talking more so about DeFi. Its integration with Hedera will strengthen Hedera's position as a trusted network of choice for DeFi applications and encourage more enterprises to build Solidity-based smart contracts on the network. This is huge. Remember, right? When we look into this, this is all centered around enterprises and the DeFi sector. Why do I focus on the DeFi sector? Why do I focus on enterprises? Because this is the big money. They did a test of $30 million in one singular transaction. That is significant. Imagine you are seeing, a $30 million transaction issued every single minute, every single second. Like, things are going to rapidly change going forward once we do see a lot more of these banking clients, these enterprise grade clients going fully live and building out on Hedera. And we do see down here from the CTO at OpenZeppelin, the HBAR Foundation support will allow us to accelerate our goal of creating and securing leading projects such as ANZ's ASDC on Hedera's fast, sustainable, secure, and highly scalable DLT. OpenZeppelin's expertise and platform will, ensure that the stablecoin is set up and managed securely with best practices that meet ANZ's high standards as a trusted financial institution. And yes, OpenZeppelin is an absolute giant of a name within the Web3 scene. And we could see a little bit of a breakdown here in regards to like secure blockchain applications. A lot of their major world's leading projects are trusted within OpenZeppelin are, for example, like Brave, The Graph, Avi, Optimism, Ethereum Foundation, Compound, Coinbase, and even BitGo. And they are looking at some of the challenges like, security, developer, experience, and even operations. And I think that this is huge. I think that this is great as well. You can learn more about this company if you guys do want to go to their website. This is openzeppelin.com/about. They are, they were founded back in 2015, and now they are safeguarding tens of billions of dollars in funds for leading crypto organizations, such as the ones that I did mention in the beginning. And they do even have a little bit more of their, clients and partners labeled here in regards to like even Cosmos and some other ones as well. And yeah, I think that this is awesome. I think that this is incredible. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below, but this definitely confirms the fact that guess what? Banking clients are moving in on Hedera, and this is awesome to see. And also, we do see over here, special thanks to Monique J. Morrow, Senior Distinguished Architect at Emerging Technologies at Cineverse, and newly elected Hedera Governing Council board member for joining us on the podcast this week to discuss DLT and governance, interoperability, and more. And if you guys did miss it, yes, this is apparently the new Hedera Governing Council member. So you love to see it, and we actually do see, a few, insights on this. I'm not going to go and listen to this Gossip About Gossip podcast on this video. If you guys do want to go check it out, you guys are more than welcome to. But Cineverse is going to be a huge name behind the Web3 scene as well, specifically even around like DLT. But they are already a major giant around like APIs and stuff like that within crypto, and their satisfied customers include quite a bit of names: Google, Cisco, Amazon, American Airlines, and even Verizon. So this is a very substantial name. And if we actually go and check out the About section, they are going to be a leader behind the connections within the world. We do see down here, like from 1G to 5G, we've already been at the center of the connected world, setting mobile standards and pioneering technology, and we're just getting started. Our software and services revolutionize what mobile experiences do for our customers, and this is awesome. Now, of course, like I said, with DLT is going to be at the the forefront of a lot of like the disruptions around everyday life, and we actually do see over here, we expand the possibilities for how goods and services are exchanged. Every day we power billions of transactions, continually improving how the world exchanges information, money, and more. We're creating the razor-sharp insights that give companies crystal clarity on every aspect of their business and helping customers build smarter, more secure foundations for their future. Okay, so let's actually look into this. They need something that could power billions of transactions on a daily basis, so something that is extremely scalable, and they also need something that is extremely secure. Interesting. Hence why they are going to be the new GC for Hedera. And this is going to be centered around DLT, governance, and interoperability, and even more. And we do see over here that her aim is to work with fellow board members to amplify the positive aspects of DLT and solidify Hedera as the industry standard in governance. Main points of consideration going forward are, of course, the interoperability, security, and enterprise adoption. This is a huge announcement to me. I mean, like when we really kind of look at this company, they have some very substantial connections. We actually even see down here that they are a part with, Juniper Research, which, if you guys don't know who Juniper is, they're a huge connection to a few things around like CBDCs as well as some major companies. And we also do see even other satisfied customers down here: Bank of America, Equifax, T-Mobile, Twitter, and even Visa. This is huge. And I really do think that this is probably one of the biggest GC members that we have had in the last, well, I should say it's probably the only one that we've had in the last couple months now, because they did kind of slow down. But there is quite a bit of names connected to this company. I wish that I could see all of the insights around their partnerships. Let me actually see if I could find that real quick on their website for you guys. All right, so I wasn't able to find their partners, but I did find some of their, well, I guess these are, their partnerships, but these are their customers. And we do see like AT&T, American Airlines, Vodafone, Marriott, and even MasterCard. These are all like the major connections to some of these major clients. And we do see we surveyed 150 plus customers on their experience with Cineverse, why they switched, how they benefited, and what the relationship means, and more. And the results tell a compelling story. 98% of customers surveyed cited reduced costs, improved efficiency of business processes, and even a better customer experience. Remember what I said about business workflows and processes. 89% of surveyed IT organizations rated Cineverse's breadth of capabilities and integrations as better than that of other vendors or competitors that they've used. And these are like just like the bare minimum, connections here. We've talked about some of the other, partners, as we did see, but this is like all I could really kind of find in regards to like some of the other, major connections. But they do have quite a bit of products and services. They are focused on mobile mainly, but also, guess what? We do see over here Internet of Things and emergent wireless, secure and connect and monetize your IoT devices with private LTE, 5G, and blockchain to grow your business. This is most likely where we are going to be kind of centered on. And of course, the next generation of solutions to increase revenues. There's a lot of opportunity here for Hedera. Again, I think that we should all go and check out this podcast. I personally have not checked it out just yet because it just got posted yesterday. I didn't have enough time to actually sit down and listen in, but this is a very substantial one, and I think that everyone should definitely listen into it because it seems like Cineverse is going to be a major client for Hedera. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As it is up to you all, have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. That's been Nick. Peace out, guys.